Hello students, welcome back to Learning Management System, Department of Collegiate and Technical Education. As part of the Learning Management System, I am discussing the fourth unit, that is stacks and queues of subject data structures using C. In today's session, we'll be discussing the fifth session of the fourth unit, and the course outcome of this fourth unit is to construct stacks and queues using the concepts of arrays and linked list. So last session ಅಲ್ಲಿ, that is in session number 5, in session number 4, we discussed the basic concepts of queue and its operations. And in fifth session, we will discuss the implementation of queue using array. And we also perform the operations insert, delete, and display. So how to implement queue? So queue can be implemented using two methods. First one is array implementation of queue, and second one is linked list implementation of queue. So we can implement using any one of the data structure. So in this session, I will demonstrate you how to implement queue using array. Let us discuss implementation of queue using array. We can easily represent queue by using arrays, and we can use two variables front and rear that are implemented in case of every queue. So queue ಅನ್ನು implement ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ we must use these two variables front and rear to represent the front end and rear end of the queue. So what is the job of rear end? In last session we discussed rear end will insert a new element into the queue, and from front end we can delete the element from the queue. So ಈ operations ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು already discuss ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. So before implementing the queue using array, let us see the algorithm for insert operation. So what is the logic for inserting an element into the queue? So first ಗೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಓವರ್ಫ್ಲೋ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯೂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಓವರ್ಫ್ಲೋ ಇದೆನಾ ಅಥವಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಯೂ ಫುಲ್ ಇದೆನಾ ಅಥವಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಓವರ್ಫ್ಲೋ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್. ಸೊ ಯಾವ ತರ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? ರೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 equal to max, where max is the size of the queue. Suppose my queue is of size 5 ಇತ್ತಂತಂದ್ರೆ then max value will be 5. Okay, so rear plus 1 equal to max. Suppose max equal to 5 ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಗೆ ರೇರ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕು? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಗೆ. 0 1 2 3 and 4. If 4 plus 1, if it is equal to 5, which is size of the queue, then we cannot insert element into the queue. Then write the overflow message. If this is not the case, meaning is rear is not at this position, then come to the second step, that is check for emptiness of the queue. So how to check emptiness of queue? By checking front and rear equal to -1. If front and rear pointing to the -1, or if they are having the value -1, then Q is empty ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. Okay students, Q is empty. ಸೊ Q ಅನ್ನ empty ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Q empty ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೇರ್ ಎರಡು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಅರೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೆಟ್ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ equal to rear equal to 0, front and rear equal to 0, so that we can start inserting the element from the first position itself. Else, if this condition also fails and this condition also fails, meaning is what? Rear yellow present ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. Okay, in that case increment rear equal to rear plus 1. So suppose first ಗೆ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ increment by 1. So ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 0 plus 1 will point to the second position of the Q. So now we incremented the rear value by 1 and it is pointing to the empty space or empty memory location. So there we need to insert the num, which is element which is to be inserted. Num ಅಥವಾ data ಅಥವಾ value ಅಥವಾ element, right? So ನೀವು ಯಾವುದಾದರೂ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. All are same. Q of rear. So here Q is the array. So ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಡೇಟಾ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ? ಅರೇ ಡೇಟಾ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ Q of rear itself is an array. So at this rear position of this Q, right? So here we need to insert the number or element and exit it. Understood students? Working of this algorithm? Fine. Let me brief this algorithm. First ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Overflow condition ಅನ್ನು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. That is done by using this step, rear plus 1 equal to max. If this fails, if this is true, then write overflow, then go to the step 4, which is exit. Otherwise check for emptiness. Q empty ಇದೆನಾ ಅಥವಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು by checking front equal to -1 and rear equal to -1. If that is true, then set front and rear equal to 0, else rear equal to rear plus 1 and Q of rear equal to number. So this is the algorithm. Okay students, now let us see insertion operation C function. So this insertion operation can also be called as NQ, right? So Q ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ NQ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. NQ operation. So write a C function for NQ operation. This NQ is equivalent to insert. ಎರಡು ಸೇಮ್, NQ ಅಥವಾ insert, both name are same. So what is the function? We are using insert function of type, return type ಏನಿದೆ void, which returns nothing. And here we are passing the variables int Q, int max, int front, int rear and int item. So 5 arguments ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಈ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಗೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಅರೇ ಇದೆ, ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದು 4 ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಇದಾವೆ. If rear plus 1 is equal to max, so algorithm ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. If rear plus 1 is equal to max ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ Q is full. Q fullness ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವು ಈ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Q full ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ we cannot insert the elements. Then write overflow message printf overflow. Else if front equal to -1 and rear equal to -1, ಈ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಎದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? Q emptiness. ಸೊ empty ಇತ್ತಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Front and rear should be set to the 0. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ Q1 ಗೆ ಎರಡು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Front equal to 0 and rear equal to 0. Else if both condition fails, then rare equal to rare plus 1, q of rare equal to item. So algorithm ಮತ್ತೆ C function, they are almost same. Next, so ಈಗ ನಾವು ಏನು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಅಲ್ಗಾರಿದಮ್ ಟು ಡಿಲೀಟ್ an element from the queue. So this is the algorithm to delete an element from the queue. If front equal to -1 or front is greater than rare, then underflow empty ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. Otherwise set value equal to queue of front. So front position ಅಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತ ಯಾವ ಐಟಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ that should be returned to the value and front equal to front plus 1. So front ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇನ್ಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೇರ್ ಎರಡರದ್ದು ಲಾಜಿಕ್ ಏನಿದೆ, both should be incremented by 1. So if present value of front is 0, if it is pointing to the 0th position, then after performing delete operation, front is incremented by 1 and it will point here, that is at first position, considering the elements are present in the queue. Okay, and if end of if statement and exit. So delete is very simple, it is a two-step algorithm. Okay, first step ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅಂಡರ್ಫ್ಲೋ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. if it is not, then simply return the value of front element and set front equal to front plus 1, then exit. Okay, fine. So now we'll see the C function for delete operation. So int delete, we are passing the arguments int q is an array, int max, front and rare. So here I am taking one more variable int y. If front equal to -1 and r, this is condition for r. So ಎರಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಕೂಡ ಟ್ರೂ ಆಗಿತ್ತಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅಂಡರ್ಫ್ಲೋ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. if front equal to -1 or front is greater than rare ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅಂಡರ್ಫ್ಲೋ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ front, how this front will become greater than rare, like this. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4. So consider these are the elements 10, 20, 30, 40. So where rare will point here and front will point here. ಸೊ ನಮ್ದು ಲಾಜಿಕ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ಎವ್ರಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ ಬೈ ಡಿಲೀಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ದಿಸ್, delete this, delete this, and this is also deleted. So presently front is pointing here. So after this what we do, we make to point to the next index position front, because here we are using logic front equal to front plus 1. So now check here, what is the value of front, it is 4. What is the value of rare, it is 3. So whether front is greater than rare, yes, in this case this condition is true. This meaning is q is empty, either f has the value of -1 or it is to be greater than rare, then underflow condition exists. So ಎರಡು false ಆಗಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ, if both conditions are false, meaning is q is not empty ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. Then what to do in that case if q is not empty? In that case, return the value of the front to the y, and front, if front equal to rare, then front equal to rare equal to -1, otherwise front equal to front plus. So this will delete the element from the queue. Okay students, So now we will see a lab program which implements queue using the array. So before going to the implementation of this lab program, first let us discuss the flowchart of the same. So this is the flowchart of implementing queue using array. So flowchart ಅಲ್ಲಿ first ಗೆ start. So this flowchart diagram is for whole program. It is not only a single function, either insert or delete or push or pop. Okay, so push, pop, these are also referred as insert and delete. Okay, so I am defining an array for queue. First step, then define push, define pop, define display. ಇವು ಮೂರು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ರೀಡ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್, ನಾವು ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಯೂಸರ್ಗೆ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ವೈಲ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ರೀಡ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಥ್ರೂ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ that will move to the functions, respective function, push, pop, display and exit. So after performing the choice based functions, then it will come to stop. Okay students, so this is the flowchart for the program, lab program. Now we will move to the program section. So I am using an online C compiler for editing the program. Now let me write the program for implementing the queue using the array. So first step ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಲೈಬ್ರರಿಯನ್ನ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ IO ಲೈಬ್ರರಿಯನ್ನ ಹೆಡರ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, stdio.io.h. then include standard library.h, and here I am defining define max value as 5. So q value ಅನ್ನು ನಾನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, 5 ಅನ್ನು ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. then void insert int delete and void display. ಈ ಮೂರು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ಕ್ಯೂ ಅನ್ನ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. So here I am taking two global variables, int front equal to -1 and rear is equal to -1. So assuming that initially my queue is empty. Okay students, then let me define the main function, int main int choice, as it is going to be a user interactive program. printf implementation of queue using array. Right, here I am using while loop. If choice is not equal to 4, then enter into the loop. printf choose one option or one choice from the below. So user ಗೆ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. Whether user wants to insert, delete or display. So I am giving option 1 as insert and option 2 as delete from the queue and option 3 as display queue and option 4 as exit. So students, ಇಲ್ಲಿ int delete ಅನ್ನೋದೇನು ಒಂದು inbuilt keyword ಇದೆ. So this compiler takes both C and C++ programs. So that is why I am making it as capital delete, right? To avoid the confusion and to stop the compile time error. So I am declaring this as delete. Instead of small d, I am declaring it as capital D. Okay, students. Then ask user to enter his choice. Printf. Enter the choice. So now choice ಅನ್ನ ಯಾವ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬರೀಬಹುದು by using scanf function. Input function ಇದು choice and pass this choice through the switch statement. Switch choice and inside the switch write the cases. So case 1, what we define? Insert. Call the insert function and break it. Next, case 2. Case 2, for what purpose we used? For delete. Call the delete function and break it. And case 3 is for what? It is for display the content of the queue. Display. Call the display function and break. And case 4, it is for exit. And case 5, give one console message to the user stating that please enter a valid choice. If user is not entering any of the above 4 choices, then by default we have to give this statement. So instead of choice 5, I am writing it as default. Okay, students. So this is main function. So after this, next job is to define the respective functions. So insert. So insert functionally, as I already told you, how many arguments we are passing? 5 arguments. One array, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು maximum size and front and rear values. These many arguments we are passing. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ I have not yet declared the queue. So now let me declare the queue array. So here I am providing the size as max. Predefined max value is 5. So int q max. This will take the size as 5. Okay, students. So without passing arguments also we can write this insert function. Why? Because I have declared variables as global. So array Q, I declare it as global. Front and rear also global. So you global values ಅನ್ನು declare ಮಾಡಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ no need to pass the arguments, and take one local variable as item and check for the overflow condition. If rear plus 1, if it is equal to max, then what message to be displayed? Printf Q overflow. Okay, students, and return, or no need to return also. Just come out of the statement. Else, if this is not the case, then check for the emptiness. If front equal to -1 and rear equal to -1. So as I am comparing here, I have to use double equal to sign. If both are -1, then set front equal to 0 and rear equal to 0. Okay, students. So ಈ ಕೋಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅಥವಾ ಈ ಲಾಜಿಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನಾವು ಅಲ್ಗಾರಿದಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. Okay, if this also fails and this also fails, else, then come to the next statement. So ಎರಡು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಫೇಲ್ ಆದಾಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Simply increment rear by value 1, rear equal to rear plus 1, and come out of the else statement and insert value at the rear position and write one message that item inserted. Okay, students, so this is the function for inserting an element into the queue. Next we'll see the delete function. Void delete. Now let me take one local variable, that is int item. Int item, and check for the underflow condition. So if front equal to -1, or if front is greater than rear, then what message should be printed? Printf Q is underflow or Q underflow. Simply write the message Q underflow. And return it. If this is not the case, else, then write item equal to Q front. Okay. Then if front equal to rear, then set front equal to -1 and rear equal to -1. If this condition also fails, then simply increment front equal to front plus 1 and print the message. Item person D deleted. That is item. Okay, students. So this is the function for deleting an element from the queue. Next, we will see the display function. Void display. Displaying the queue elements logic is very simple. Simply take one variable I and check if rare is equal to -1, then print queue is empty. Queue is empty. Else print the elements. Printf queue elements are. Use for loop for traversing the queue. I equal to front. So I equal to front ಯಾಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? Because front points to the starting index of the queue and I is less than or equal to rare, as rare will be the rare in point ಮಾಡುತ್ತೋ that element will be the last element. Next I plus plus. Printf person D tab queue of I. So this will display the contents of the queue. So this is the logic for displaying the contents of the queue. Okay, students. So what we have done, we have defined a maximum value of queue, and we also declared three functions: insert, delete, display, and I have taken global variables front and rear, which are initialized to -1, and I have taken one array whose name is queue for the implementation purpose, and here it is the main function. Okay, students, now let us see the output. So program is compiling. Let us see, it is giving some errors. Okay, fine. So max is not defined because here it is the error. It should not be in capital. Defined should be in lower letters, as it is a preprocessor. Okay, students. Here it is compiling. So here I am giving the choice. Choice 1. What is choice 1? Insert an element. So here I am inserting element 100. So value inserted. Again it is asking one more choice. Insert element 200. Again one more I want to insert. So 300. Maximum I can insert 5 elements. Okay. So let me check whether the elements are inserted or properly inserted onto the queue or not. Yes, they are inserted. So first I inserted 100, it is at the first position. Then later I inserted 200, and at last I inserted 300. Okay, students. So this is the present content of the queue. Now let me delete one element. So first ನಾನು delete ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ element delete ಆಗಬೇಕು? First element ಅನ್ನ delete ಆಗಬೇಕು. First come first serve. So I'm giving the option 2. So value deleted. Now let me display it. Yes, 100 is deleted. Again, if I want to insert one more element, then that should be inserted after 300. So let me give the choice. Enter the element. Say 400. Enter your choice. See here, 200, 300, 400. Okay, students, like this, insert and delete operation we can perform here. So I am popping it one time, two time, and third time. Again, if I want to delete once again, then let us see what happens. Underflow. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ಯೂ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಿ ದ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕ್ಯೂ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಂಪ್ಟಿ ಕ್ಯೂ. Understood, students? So if elements are not present, it gives the underflow condition, and if elements if queue is full, then it gives overflow condition. Understood, students? So in this way we can implement queue using the array. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇನ್ ನಾವು ಯಾವ್ದು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ? ಕ್ಯೂ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ಅರೇ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಡಿಲೀಟ್, ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್, ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ, these functions ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. Okay, students? Fine. Come back to the presentation section. So here what we implemented the lab 14. So ನಿಮಗೆ lab ಗೆ ಈ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇದೆ. Write a C program to implement the queue using the array. So ಈ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ, so that you will be able to write it in exams. Okay, students? Now let me stop the session. Here I am winding up this session. We'll see you in the next session, where we will be discussing implementation of queue using the linked list. Okay, students? Thank you for watching this video. See you once again.